bone. You're not using it.
If I'm using an old version.
You know, after the bone was redone.
I might have to use a biped.
Female. Well, it's a different file size.
Oh, hold on. Want to say hi to one of my ferrets?
Here,
this is Lorelei. She just jumped in my lap.
Yep, wants a bit of attention. I like ferrets.
I want a European ferret, like a UK ferret, because they're bigger. She's so big.
Yeah, I don't know. From the ones that I've seen, I don't know that they're much bigger.
Well, all the ferrets that they sell in the U.S. are Marshall ferrets, so they're all smaller.
I don't know.
I think I'm using a biped.
It could just be because of that bone being renamed. Are you using what version of female master root are you using? Are you using the old one or? Quiet for a minute.
Okay, I'll try this one.
Oh no.
What?
I had you guys, I had Matt's face up there. A Second Harvest face, like, hello everybody, that's Matt's. Hey, speaking of hello everyone, I'm going to start just perfectly sometime, but obviously not today. So, hey everyone, welcome to the 4th installment of IMVU's Creator Most Wanted. My name is Laura. I work at IMVU with the creators and on the creator program, but some of you might know me by the creator name Jinx. I've been around IMVU for 14 years now. We are streaming to you live every Thursday with some of IMVU's most popular creators sharing their tips and techniques with us to help us all become better creators. If you aren't familiar with the IMVU Creator Program, I welcome. It's where all the items you use and wear on IMVU come from. We have over 43 million products in the IMVU catalog, and those all are made by creators like we're having on the show today. So sign up to be a creator and you can create your own custom content, learn new skills, earn some credits, and even earn cash. We have many creators who make a living. IMVU is their full-time job, and if you join us one day, that could be you also. So to learn more, go to create.imvu.com and check out all the creator tutorials. We've added a bunch of new ones, and hopefully I can get a mod to put a link to that in there for you. Today, modding, I believe we have Roy. I've already seen him in there, and I think, so say hello, Roy. And I believe that we have Beetle here, hopefully, so say hello, Beetle. And we may have Gaff 210. He's a little late sometimes, working at a job or whatever you call those things. I don't know. I just come here on Twitch and I'm at work, so you know.
Must be nice.
I know, right? It's actually a little stressful, but then we also have Jazz Cat, but he is also doing the after show today, which I think you definitely want to stick around for. I think he's doing sort of the blender version of what Miyaka 618 is going to show us today. So that would be kind of interesting if you want to try to compare things. It won't be exactly the same. It probably won't be as fancy as what she does because Miyaka is fancy.
Yeah, super.
So, so my co-host or co-creator, I think that maybe co-creator today is SecondHarvest. So a lot of
Hello.
yeah, so a lot of OG users probably know the name SecondHarvest. He's been around forever, making wacky things, and I think that's fair to say. And we're really excited to have him here today because he's very silly. And he knows
that's all lies. I'm a very straight up guy.
and
I like to use the term unusual.
he's very unusual, and he knows a lot about the creator program. But our special guest today also does. Our special guest is Miaka618. She does a lot of the login gifts for IMVU, and she does a lot of great animations. I know I own probably 80% of the animations she's done because they're pretty awesome. She's actually made some set pieces for Twitch, but I'm not using them because I'm kind of going with Halloween theme here today. But she is going to teach us how to make an action in 3D Studio Max, which also applies to other platforms. So this is going to be really interesting. We want to make, what are we making? A sort of Halloween little spooky dance thing?
Monster Mash.
Monster Mash. So I tried to put on a monster outfit. I ran out of time, so I'm just like, it's sort of the witch I was wearing last week. Don't tell anyone.
Well,
but I'm ready to Monster Mash.
You could work on it while I'm demonstrating.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
You
Get
have
some
time.
gifts given. Some spooky gifts.
Yeah. I'm going to see if I can, let's see, if I can invite you guys to this room to start with, which I meant to do. I kind of forgot. Okay.
She forgot about us.
I know. I forgot about just your avatars, but we are on IMVU, so that's pretty important here. Let's see. Avatars are everything.
I actually dressed up today.
Ooh, fancy.
Well, I figured, might as well make an effort because it cost me nothing. Oh, not much.
Yeah.
I'm all about the dollar.
Yeah, well, whatever. So this is your Monster Mash outfit.
No, I didn't actually dress up monster-ish. I dressed up nice-ish. Oh, you guys are gone for the whole Halloween-y. I mean, I could do that, but...
Well, this is the avatar that I made for last year, so it's kind of outdated.
Yeah, mine is from 2016, so it's kind of sad, but I haven't made a new outfit yet.
Oh,
well,
nice.
aren't you?
Spooky.
Yeah, you. Look at you. I like your head. I think I got
Uh-huh.
Okay, wait, don't I have, I'm wearing, I think I have a fork in my eyeball, actually. I don't know what's going on here. This is my nod to that looks really, it kind of moves when you blink, too. It's really gross. Okay, I don't know what
Yes,
this is.
that's mine.
That's your fork?
It might be, well, it's certainly a derive of mine.
I think it might be a polystyrene derive of your fork.
Yeah.
All right, well, I am going to stop goofing off now, and I'm going to let Miaka618 take this over. We're going to look at her screen. Oh, I think you're not screen sharing yet? We're just going to be looking at Matt's face if I switch it.
I can do some
We
little...
can look at Matt's face. It's not a...
We're looking at, now everyone is going to be seeing both of you until you share your screen.
Okay, I'm working on it.
Unless you want to show your ferrets, because I think you were doing that before.
I can grab her real quick. She ran on the couch.
It's all up to you. Like, you're the star for the next 52 minutes.
Where'd she go? Come here. Well, the other one went back to sleep, so I can't even bring them over here.
I've already seen them, although I don't know the names.
No, you only saw the one.
I did.
Wait, where is he?
Maybe they look the same, though.
This is true. Maybe there is just one and it runs around very fast.
Aw.
Can you see her?
Just really small.
She's a little one. Here.
Oh, there we go.
Here's Lorelai. She's this naughty little girl, this one is.
So cute.
So naughty. She gets into everything.
Cute. Yeah, she can do anything. She's cute, so.
She gives me kisses, so. Yeah.
Well, that's the next thing you can mesh then.
Oh, I have one. I just never finished it. I have a ferret mesh.
Ah.
I have to finish it.
Yeah, definitely.
I was going to do it for the pet thing, and then stuff happened, and I'm like...
Well, stuff always happens.
Darn that stuff.
Terrible. Terrible.
Godzilla Fight says she loves her. I love her. Ah.
But Thor is her little boyfriend. Well, he's bigger than she is.
Her big boyfriend.
He's very, very fuzzy. So, but he gets super skinny during the summer, and then he's like, once the winter hits or fall hits, like his fur just poofs out, and he's super fuzzy, and I just want to cuddle with him all the time because he's so fuzzy. But okay. He's like, just leave me alone. All right.
Now your challenge is to make this as interesting as your ferrets.
Nothing's as interesting as the ferrets are.
You could just do a whole hour of showing the ferrets.
So,
I don't think anybody would mind because they're so cute.
So what file is this that you're starting from?
All right, so this right here is the stupid share. So this is 3D Studio Max. This is what my main animation program is. Somebody's making a bunch of noise in my ears.
Oh, was that me? It was probably me typing. That's not good.
Type, yeah.
Oh,
I will try and fix it. I'm going to try and fix it while you talk.
The Idol Master is what it is. So
there's a very old file, that one.
No, this is the newer one. I found the newer one. I tested it out.
Okay.
It's good. This is the newer one. The other one was the old one. So there's this one, and there's a biped file. Let me see if I can open that up real quick so we can compare them. What's the mesh?
And personally, I prefer biped, but Miyako seems to like the idle. And that's the beauty about animation, because you just find something that works for you.
Yeah. So, I mean, what's nice about the biped is that you can, this is the one that you use to bring in motion capture with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the biped bone structure, and IMVU fused all of their bones to the biped bones, and that's how it works. So, break her neck here for a second. Whoa.
Biped, though, I like because it comes with a lot of tools. I mean, you can do things like you can mirror poses, you can copy poses, you can blend animation. It's got something called the biped mixer, and it lets you just basically merge two or however many animations at once. And
yeah, it has a lot of nice features, but I don't know. I just kind of like the other one because here, I try to go back to that.
So April, how did you learn to use this? How did you learn?
Well, when I was in college, I went to school for traditional animation, which is, drawing, pencil and paper. And I had to take a 3D class. It was part of the requirement or whatever. I didn't think anything was going to come of it because I really like drawing. So I took a 3D class, and I made a few animations, like, oh, this is kind of fun, I got into IMVU because a friend asked me or told me about it. I'm like, well, yeah, I'll give it a shot. And I decided to play around because the program you use in college was Maya, which is pretty much the same layout as 3D Studio Max. And I had like a student copy. So I started to follow some tutorials on how to make meshes. I first started with stickers. I think everyone starts with stickers. But I first started with the stickers. And then I decided to try and make my first mesh for IMVU, and it was okay, I guess. But I I learned a lot from that first mesh, and then I tried my first animation. So I mean, that's basically how it was. It was from college. I learned it, and then I pretty much followed tutorials and stuff as I could to try to do the IMVU stuff.
Did you think you would make money? You were like, yes, I'm going to get rich doing this.
No, when I first started, I didn't think I was going to make any money. I was just like, this could be fun. I'll do it for fun. And all of a sudden, I started selling stuff. I'm like, holy crap, I'm making money.
It's surprising, isn't it? I mean, it used to be, back when we started, used to be, there weren't as many people making meshes or animations or whatever. And basically, you could throw something out into the catalog, and you were almost guaranteed that it would appear in the what's new, and you were almost guaranteed that you would have derives by the end of the day. So it's a lot harder now, but you can still make a living and get a lot of enjoyment. And
well, if you get yourself a nice niche, fill a void, there you still have a lot of potential.
Yeah,
for sure.
So is yours like quirky animations?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of why we get along, because we do similar things. We just fill in that oddball section.
Yeah.
I think
I like to be proud that we can't just wake up on a morning and say, right, I'm gonna make something that, I don't know, I'm gonna pull some snot from my nose, or just.
Yeah, no, you go with the gross stuff, and I'll just go with the weird.
Yeah.
Didn't we agree we were not going to talk about the gross stuff today?
Yeah. I think we're being good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you need to not talk about your gross stuff. I don't have anything gross in my catalog.
So what are we doing with this
all right.
Monster Mash?
So we're gonna animate the Monster Mash. I know a lot of people when they're first. Oh, here she's back. Little one. I know a lot of people who want to switch over to animations. They have issues with posing or how to make the animation look smooth or realistic. So a lot of it's in the details. Like, you kind of have to get, a lot of people have like stiff backs or the stiff hands. You got to like pay attention to the details, the way the head is tilted, the way the spine is curved or twisted, shoulder up, shoulder down. That's a lot of stuff that people, when they're first starting out, miss. And you got to pay attention to that. But we're going to do the Monster Mash. Have you guys seen this before?
Not so much, no.
No. We have this game.
Is it from a game or?
Oh, it's a game? Oh, I just know like that song from the 70s or something.
Well, I'm not going to play the song because I don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, don't do that. You'll get the whole stream muted or something.
Yeah, no, not playing. But that's just one little clip. So.
I was actually going to ask when you do your animations, because there's more than one way of doing something. Do you act it out? Do you plan ahead?
It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm doing a dance, I find a video of the dance or some sort of basically I find a video on YouTube of the dance, and I end up watching it over and 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 over again until I have the entire song memorized, and I sleep. It's in my dreams every night, and I'm like, no more. Like when I get a dance request, it's terrible.
Yeah. Well, but that's a thing though. That some things like dances, that's why a lot of people will turn to mocap, because the movement of the human body was so critical. We're so used to seeing it that we spot all of the mistakes. So that's why it is one of the hardest things to do.
But motion capture, it looks like it's motion capture.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's like some character in hand animated dances that you can't get with motion capture.
I'm completely with you, and I do like the purist approach to just laying down keys. So do you actually put your key shapes down, or do you animate what's called straight through, which is just off the fly?
I always start with the keyframes.
So you actually, this is the thing. I've been animating for about 25 years, something like that, and I still can't be disciplined enough to put down the keyframes. So I still animate straight through, but yeah, carry on.
So this is the first key of the dance. It's just a weird little stance here. So we're gonna find the feet here. And I know JazzCat has a tutorial on how to animate using Blender. So I mean the keyframing is similar, but there's a lot of differences when it comes to animating. I know I kind of played around with Blender and I didn't. It seemed very, what's the word?
Counterintuitive.
Counterintuitive. It was very slow. I don't know. It's like
it's just
no,
different.
I've tried Blender as well, and I didn't enjoy it. I mean, I guess you find something that works for you, though. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, well, like I said, learning a new program is kind of like learning a new language. It takes a while to get used to it, you know.
Hmm. Can I ask, in the course that you took, did you ever do some like mannequin animation, like stop motion?
No.
Because this is kind of that's why I was thinking you favor this mesh, the way of doing this rather than biped, because this is more like you're pulling a mannequin.
No, I like this one probably because I started off with this one, and
yeah.
I didn't start playing with the biped until later on, when I started doing animations for a different chat program, and it was easier just to transfer the files over using the biped. Let's move this over a little bit. So right now we're just working on the first stance, first pose.
Do you have a rotoscope?
I have, just not in a very, very long time.
I always find it's back to what you were saying about mocap, though. Rotoscoping, you can always tell it's rotoscoped.
Oh, yeah.
How do you tell that?
Just because you don't get the same natural motion, you can just tell. For people that don't know what rotoscoping is, it's basically where you would either put the image behind or put the video behind, and then you go through frame by frame and match it. And you can always tell when it's been sort of hand rotoscoped, because you just lose a lot of the life from it.
Oh.
A good example would be the original Snow White Disney movie. They did a lot of rotoscoping because they were very concerned about making Snow White look realistic. I mean, there's like scenes where she's kind of dancing and swinging her dress around. You could tell it was filmed and then traced over.
Interesting.
So you know this rig inside out then, pretty much.
Yeah. I've used it a while.
Have you used that, who made that, I always forget, who made that flash sticker?
Deliverance.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows it too.
That's so popular still.
Yeah, well, it's great.
It's such a shame that she's not active anymore.
Do you know what happened to her?
No, I don't. No, I used to message, and all of a sudden, just I know that she's highly intelligent and professional. Had a good job and all the rest of it. But I mean, I think, to be honest, IMVU was just a bit of a hobby.
Yeah.
But definitely an innovator.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we should try and encourage her to come back.
Yeah.
She's still got a sequin dress that she's made, and I have no idea how she's done it.
Oh, we were talking about that before.
I tried a few times. I threw a ton of polygons. I threw thousands of polygons at this thing to create a similar effect, and I still never. I gave up in the end. I just thought, well,
Yeah, I was wishing one of them is derivable, one of those products, but then the sort of fancier one is not. And I was like, darn it. It's pretty sad because I couldn't figure it out. Yeah.
It just seems like the inside polygons are textured different texture than the remaining.
It was.
I don't know. I put it once.
I couldn't work it out.
Right. Let's see.
Hats off to Deliverance.
I'm not quite exactly doing the pose here.
Yeah, I really think that everything you're doing here is very similar to what you would do in that flash sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is a bit easier, though. I mean, you can still do those kinds of things. I don't know if you can do animation with a flash sticker, can you?
She had a facial one.
There's one called DN Animator Pro Edition. I'm assuming you can do animation since it says animate. Yeah, it says make poses and animations.
Yeah. I mean, what you can do, there's a technique in animation called pose to pose. It's basically just static poses, and IMVU actually lets you blend between. So you'll put the blend in and out to sort of 10, and you'll blend between the two poses, and it will animate. So IMVU naturally does that. You see that every time you see avatars. It's naturally blending.
The blend in, blend out. Right. So with this particular pose, I don't really need to worry about the hands too much because they're already kind of cupped nicely in the initial pose. And if you look at this guy, his hands are kind of cupped a little bit, so I don't have to do anything creepy with the fingers or nothing. So
cool. Yeah, if we
the second pose.
Nice. Yeah, if we keep talking, you're just never gonna finish it.
So that is actually what is misconstrued, but that is the key frame.
Yeah, this is the key frame.
People talk about keyframes and they think that the keyframe is on every frame, but actually it's not. Keyframe traditionally is the key shapes that you need to make.
Yeah, because 3D Studio Max will morph from one keyframe to the other all by itself. So this is keyframe number 2, and we're gonna do this one probably out at 10. I'm just guesstimating at this point, and then you can adjust it later if it looks like it's going too fast or too slow. Actually, I want to fix her feet, put them a little bit closer together. But once you get past the keyframes, everything else is easy.
Yeah, it's just blending it nicely in between, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same thing as making poses. You do a pose, and then you make another pose. Oops. Make sure you're on the thing. If you are using 3D Studio Max, I like to have the auto key. So as soon as you move something, it'll automatically put a little key in there.
Yeah, I work like that as well. But I use biped, so it's a slightly different system. You have to, biped keys work differently than the 3ds Max keys do.
Are you going to come back and show us that?
I can show a little bit of biped if you need time to fill in, but
no, another. You can come back another week and show us.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I realize that she's unstable. She's gonna fall.
You have to come back because Miyaka will have to get her revenge on you for all your harassment for the whole hour.
I'm nice. I'm being nice.
I don't know about that, dude.
Mostly.
You're mean. Actually, no, you're pretty nice.
There you go. There's an endorsement.
Everybody, Second Harvest is a nice guy.
Buy my puppies.
I think he might be single.
Well.
Awkward pause.
Then you're supposed to fill in for not very, very long.
That's single.
So you could sell that pose anyway. Look at that. That would sell.
Could.
You
Not
could
good.
definitely. That's like a spooky scarecrow, man.
Yeah, or like a broken doll or something.
Yep.
Oh, and the side maybe not as much. The side looks like you're carrying a yoke, some kind of yoke thing.
Or in the stocks. That's almost in the stocks.
Yeah.
Angelique.
Angelique.
Oh, no, are we allowed to sing?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got 2 keyframes, and now I'm going to actually make it look like she's moving properly. Because right now she looks retarded.
A big thing about animation is the timing, really, as well. That's the next big thing behind your shapes. Okay, work out your key shapes, and then it's all about the timing and blending in between the two.
So we have a few comments here. Angelie731A says, nice to finally see the face after 11 years on here. And Woohoo123, who I recognize from previous weeks, says, Second Harvest, oh my god, love your stuff.
Thank you. I do as well. I have to endorse my stuff. It's brilliant. And I haven't actually paid anyone to say that, so.
To tell you, for you to tell people that your products are awesome?
Yeah. Not many, anyway.
Or Woohoo.
Second Harvest products are often.
You only paid Woohoo123.
Oh, you actually have foot rolls?
Yes.
Ah. I mean, I can see like a lot of controls for the fingers there.
Oh yeah, this is the finger controls. I'm not even going to mess with them because that'll just...
Yeah, that's another tutorial, isn't it?
Yes. Not quite there yet.
Do.
Okay, everyone's on the Second Harvest bandwagon, but I hope they know this is Miyaka618 teaching us here.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just here for the cookies.
And the kudos.
This ain't my show. This is...
Are you going to be doing a show then?
Haven't considered that.
No?
I said that I would come here because I think you're smashing, and I would always give you a bit of support, and that's why I'm here. Did I not say that, Laura?
Yep, you absolutely did.
There you go.
But you haven't ruled out being a guest in your own right, so...
Yeah.
It seems that a lot of people like you, so I think.
I think it's sort of one thing watching you work than actually doing it myself.
There is something more relaxing about watching someone else do it.
Yeah, it's like the potter's wheel, only with freaky arms.
Yeah.
How long would you say you've been animating then?
15 years.
Yeah?
Oh. I'm older than I look. There you go. Flap.
It's like a bird flap.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta fix this too.
Some kind of chicken dance.
Do
you have to use the sliders, or can you just rotate them?
You could rotate them, but I mean, you could. I don't know.
Whatever works for you. As I said, that's the beauty of animation and 3ds Max. I actually think 3ds Max is quite good for animation. I don't like 3ds Max as such, but I like it for the animation.
Yes.
I mean, if you started out in Maya, then you probably know that. I mean, that's still very relevant today. There's still a big market for Maya.
Yeah, I know. So we got.
It's already great.
Yeah, there's the first pose, first move.
Yeah.
Nice.
Actually, I think I'm gonna stretch this out a bit because it seems a little tight.
Of course, you make it look easy. Like, you did that so fast, even with us talking and interrupting you. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm not paying 100% attention to you guys.
Oh, now we know.
Can I give you a top tip there?
What's that?
What you're doing there is what I used to do, what I have done for the past 20 years, until I realized that you can right mouse the timeline and you can click on configure and you can show selection range. And once you've done that, once you highlight those keyframes, see how you've got a little thing on the bottom?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, how good is that? I know.
Oh my god!
I was totally blown away when I found it. Because I had been doing it by hand like you for the past 20 years. And then, I saw that on a video and I was like, how are you doing that? So there you go. That's my top tip.
Wow, you learn something new every day. That is probably the best tip I've ever got in my life.
It's a good one, isn't it? Yeah.
Wow.
For animation, when timing is so critical, that's a big time saver.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
There, so, gotta go back to the center now.
So you're just highlighting, copying, and dragging?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you select everything, and then you hold down Shift, and you drag it out?
Yeah.
Looks good?
Do it the opposite way, yeah.
Oh.
Any other interesting tidbits you could tell me?
Not for this rig. I mean, for biped, definitely, but I give up using this rig. I mean, I did use it for a while, and I think I actually wrote the first tutorial for how to make poses on IMVU using this thing. And that lasted for about 5 years, something like that. It was popular for about 5 years.
There's your next keyframe.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get to where you are with working out, identifying the keyframes, and because as I say, I animate straight ahead.
You just do key by key?
Yeah, I just move my timeline, and I fill in the in-betweens as I go, which I know is wrong, but that's how I've always done it. If I can be disciplined enough to do it like you are, the problem that I have with it is it messes with my head to get work out the time in between those last two key frames, and yeah.
Oh, I forgot the little hand jiggle. The hand jiggle's necessary.
You need that hand jiggle.
Here, they don't know what I'm talking about.
That's where the money is.
The hand jiggle. So you goes up and down, and then the hand jiggles up. See that? You see the hand jiggle?
Yeah, so it's a secondary motion.
Yes. Yeah. I need to add that.
So it's the little extra detail that just makes it special.
It just adds.
It's weight, isn't it? It's the weight of the extremities coming to a stop when everything else is still moving, and it just.
Roy says jazz hands.
There you go.
That would be kind of funny.
He's got to bounce down just a little bit. That part too. That's better. Is that too much of a bounce, maybe?
It's hard to see when you play it slow. I generally do just sort of play the whole thing over and over. And then I'll just sit it on play, and I'll watch it for about 2 minutes, and I'll just work out, right, that's wrong.
So Artsy Alley wants to know, are you able to import animations from Maya into IMVU?
From Maya? I don't know if there's an export available for Maya.
Yeah, FBX.
Oh, okay, that's right. I keep forgetting about FBX.
Newly made last year, FBX.
Yes. I am totally out of the times when it comes to FBX. I apologize.
The importer for FBX for IMVU is not. It's not 100%. Let's say it doesn't. For me, it didn't sort of import my scenes from Softimage completely, but I understand that Softimage is now becoming obsolete. So.
Did you send an example of one that wasn't working, or?
I contacted the engineers, and I didn't send an example one, but I basically wrote kind of what it wasn't doing. It seemed like it was almost there. You could see the information that it was passing was there. It just wasn't passing it correctly. So
I think you may have been the only person that we surveyed who said they used Softimage.
Yeah. It's still my preference for most things apart from animation. But I can understand that it would have a cast of 2 maybe.
Yeah. Well, who knows though, if we have a good enough reason to, we could still make it work.
No, I would rather, other problems were fixed, to be honest. I worked out little workarounds for me personally.
Oh.
I bet anyone watching this will think this is like a black art. You just sort of sat there moving little boxes around.
Yeah.
Notorious said SecondHarvest is my hero.
Well, that's very kind.
She aspires to be as weird as you, I guess.
I don't know. I've seen her alts, so I don't know. Obviously, can't mention any names. So.
Oh, the secret alts.
Everyone has them.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense when you're a creator anyway. You can kind of have a different personality to each catalog.
Yeah, I do. I've got about 5 accounts and I do different things. I think a lot of creators do like that.
You're secretly cloud dust, aren't you?
No, I'm not. No. No. I wouldn't be working so much if I was.
Yeah. She says her alts are not a secret.
So I can't be as weird as easily amused as well then.
Yeah, she said easily amused and good grief love SecondHarvest. So all of the...
That is true. Yeah, I always appreciate it. I know that if I make anything silly, generally she's right there deriving, the first person to derive usually. So it's very nice.
Yeah, I think we should have an alert. There should be an alert like your favorite mesher has created something.
It would be nice if you had like a follow thing. I mean, I think a lot of that goes on with our Facebook pages now. But as you might be aware of, Facebook have now just been clamping down on any links that we link for IMVU.
It's funny that you mentioned that because that is actually one of the things I think Jazz Cat was going to talk about today.
Okay.
Let's have a little discussion.
Just in case he doesn't get round to it, the way that we're working around it now is instead of putting www.imvu, we're putting es.imvu.
Interesting. Well,
because
you should
Facebook haven't cottoned on to spin or whatever.
You should save that and participate in his stream.
Well, depends how long it when it's on or whatever.
It's on right after this one. It's the after show.
Yes,
it's the afterglow
show. Are you guys getting bored yet?
No, yeah, I'm quite enjoying. You have you can obviously tell that you have some natural ability for animation, and not just saying that just to fluff you up. I do struggle putting in my key shapes, and yeah, it's just nice to watch someone that knows what they're doing. It's all about knowing how the body works and how your mass moves around, and what the things, the parts of the body that we can't control and what they're going to do on their own.
Yes. I know they do most of this with computers now, but when they first started with 3D animation, with like Toy Story or whatever, they came out and they were doing all the clothing and stuff it's all hand animated. And then of course the traditional animators, they had to hand animate everything, the clothes, the hair, every strand of ribbon or whatever. Like anime is insane, like the amount of detail they put into the really good anime, not the crappy stuff, but I'm always in awe when I see like how much work, because it's a lot of work, it really is, when you do traditional animation.
Well, even this, I mean, I don't know how you're doing so well just while we're talking. For me personally, I have to just sit and concentrate if I'm animating, because even just sort of things, noises in the background, I can't animate with music on. I know some people do, but for me, it's just concentration the whole time, because you're just constantly reassessing everything that you're looking at, and just making those changes as you see them. But I guess it's different for everyone,
Yeah, everyone's got their strong suits. Like I suck at texture. I never. I'm not never considered myself a texture artist. I've gotten better, but.
Yeah. Well, that's why I make derivables too, and it's just that's the way forward.
I feel like most meshers say that. Oh, I'm not a good texture artist. I'm not a good, but when they do texture their own things and put them in the catalog, like those things sell very well. Like people like those textures.
I think where meshers can get away with a lot, and I do it myself, is that we use procedurally generated textures. So we don't actually have to do any texturing ourselves. We just tell the computer that this is, wood grain, or this is marble, or,
Yeah, plus you can just work around your weaknesses, I guess, by just designing the map any way that works best for you.
Well, you always have to make your maps that works best. I've learned that you make your maps that are the simplest as possible, because not everybody is at the high levels. I mean, yes, the people who can use the technical templates, they do it day in, day out. You get the best results. But for IMVU, keep it as simple as you can.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna stop the animation here, but question is, do we want to make this a looping animation? Because right now it doesn't loop. We'll loop it. So we'll just fix the hands to make them match the.
Are we looping it in the client? Are we looping it in Create?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
We'll do with the hand pose the way it is right here.
Do you like the way I said we? Like it's as if we made this together.
You're doing a great job. Keep it up. So we're just gonna scroll.
So you're copying that end hand pose onto the start.
Yeah.
I mean, usually I copy everything, but obviously you've been following what's going on. Eek.
Right, so it's a few more tweaks. It's a few more tweaks I'd like to do, but we're running out of time. So, like, I would like to. I'd like to adjust like her spine. Oops, didn't mean to do that. The way her spine curves during each bounce, Yeah. Her head I want to tilt her head a little bit into each thing. Oh, I can do it in here, but.
So you're near enough just giving it some weight.
Yeah, but I mean, this is good enough for now, right?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. I better save it before my computer crashes.
That is a good point, because Max is notoriously
crashy.
Bad for that. Yeah. I panic. Even before I export something, that's it, I'll save. Because if you export and you forget to click on that female master root XSF, crash.
Always save your work.
One. Always click browse. Always click female master root if you're using Max.
Always save your work. Every single change you make, you should save your work. I have gone through entire animations where I'm like, oh shit, I didn't save. Oops, sorry. I didn't save my work, and then crash.
I have my auto back set for about 10 minutes, something like that.
Oh, hi there.
Oh, are we back?
I should put my alternative suit on.
Right.
I can get away with that, can't I? I mean, I'm all covered. I've got a worm in the ear. It's just for you. It's for Halloween.
Oh, we can see your credit balance there.
It's not a lot. I haven't been saving my credits or hoarding them. I've been using them. There was a point in time where I had a lot of credits, but
yeah, they get eaten up though, don't they?
yeah.
Well, it looks like you have enough.
Now and again, I refresh mine just if I'm.
Well, it looks like you have enough dev tokens to get a deck of creator cards. Did you get your deck of cards?
Yes. Did they already take my balance out? I don't know.
I did as well. I've ordered mine.
Yeah, I heard you
What
were.
is it? It's 1,000 DTs.
Yeah, you were gonna see.
I mean, I don't know why more people aren't, because dev tokens, if you've got like stuff in there, I've got like 100,000 or something, 1,000 of them is nothing. Yeah. Get yourself a pack of cards.
Definitely.
Yeah,
oh, what?
Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
Well, you have the original. You have the original one.
I have the original deck.
Here, okay.
Yeah.
I have to show something. I'm gonna pop this up on the screen. It's gonna be covering you up for a second here, and so let me zoom in on it a little bit. Okay, I don't know. You guys can't see it because I'm not sharing the screen with you, which is kind of funny.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, you watching it? Yeah. Okay. So,
yeah,
so this is from the 2010 creator card deck, and so can you tell us, this was because you went to Las Vegas, or how did you end up on the card?
Yeah, I don't know who everybody that was in Vegas was on a card, but there were a lot of people that weren't in Vegas. I'm assuming they were just because they're top developers at the time. But yeah, that is not my avatar.
Oh, that was never. Oh, that was never your avatar.
That was never my avatar. The only thing on that avatar that was mine was the outfit, the hair, the makeup, the eyeballs. My eyeballs are black. I have black eyes.
Oh, interesting. Wow.
So when I first saw that, I'm like, who did that?
That's crazy. I have some other pictures of the cards, not just yours, but what I wanted to show is you're the King of Spades. So this page here is a workout sheet, and we have someone here who teaches a thing that's kind of like CrossFit. It's called Smith Fit, and you have to, if you participate, which I actually never have, sometimes have to draw one of these playing cards. And so the King of Spades is, or maybe is it every king? This thing's hard to read, really, but no. It's the ones on the right are the black cards. So this King of Spades, you have to run. Oh no, wait, is that the? I don't know what I'm reading. No, this is yours here on the left here. It's run to and up the Kaiser stairs. So there's a what do you call it? A parking garage. And if they draw your card, they have to go run to the stairs of the parking garage and run all the way up to the top and come back down again. And this happens twice a week, every week, year after year.
Okay.
So I just wanted to show that. I thought it was kind of funny. Somewhere here I have the other, let me see. Here's some of the other cards. I know some of them I'm pretty sure are correct. I don't know why Steven is a Chihuahua, but this Max Smoke one looks very Max Smoke, I think.
Yeah, his is right, and Evil Credits is right. Dr. Hippie is right.
I can see Matt's right.
Dark Angel Fibers is right. So I don't know who. There's a few of them that. Oh yeah, Matt's his is right. Not you, Matt, but the other Matt.
Matt. Other Matt. Yeah.
Other Matt.
Yeah, who got himself in there as the Joker.
I think Ryupa, his is right.
Let's see, how did oh, here we go. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Wait, is that, okay, sorry, I'm flipping them around. Oh, I don't know if I can, okay, well.
Tom Cruise is right.
You just have to look at these.
Through the deck right now. I'm just flipping right now.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay. I thought you were looking at this. We have Don Carson here. That
Don's right.
Don is right, yeah.
Right. Nova's right, yeah.
Look,
well, I sure as heck hope they don't get Matt or Don's wrong.
You would think, yeah.
And Dusty, one of the engineers from when IMVU first started.
Yep.
Mocap dancer.
Kitten Cat is right. Joseph Munster.
I actually have, yeah, I think I do have that pack of cards somewhere.
Oh.
Because I went to a UK DevCon and
here's Kitten Cat.
I think there was spares, so.
Yeah, so that was cool though. And I still have the little plasticky thingy, the laser cut blue plasticky thing. It's in my car window.
I have the guitar pick as well.
I had that somewhere. I don't know where it is now.
Yeah.
Well, any creators who have 1,000 dev tokens still have an opportunity to get that deck, including shipping, which if you don't live in the U.S. is actually a really good deal.
Yes.
Okay, we're back to you now. You're back on.
Right. So, I usually, when I make animations, I have my own file that I derive from, so it's already kind of preloaded with stuff.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Monster. Yeah. Bash. Avatar. Okay, I need to change the blend to 10, even though you don't really need the blend. We're going to loop it forever, so 0. You guys want to see how the first one turned out? Because I totally screwed it up. I showed this to SecondHarvest earlier. Yeah, let's look at this one first.
Okay.
This is what happens when you have a corrupt file.
Oh.
We've all seen this one.
Yeah.
What's going on? She's so derpy. I love her.
Well, yeah, when the engineers were working on FBX, we were seeing those all the time.
Mm-hmm. It's if you just get one bone wrong, if there's one bone wrong, then it has a cascade effect, and it there she goes.
Oh, I forgot the bounce on the inside, but all right.
That's good though.
It's good for a shorty.
Yeah.
Now, if you change it to average, it'll mix with the pose, which is sometimes gets interesting results. It's like she's lazy dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going.
It would be great in a room, you know, to have some just dance nodes in the room, and like one of them's the lazy person.
Yeah. So yeah, when I first started out, I never had any of my animations derivable because I'm like, my animations, and now I do it because like there's a lot of things that people can do with them.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a furniture, you can add one of those multi-nodes and then have like synced dances or whatever. Or if the animation itself is multiple files, you can kind of mix them together in different ways. So there's a lot of things you can do to change it. You can change the speed. Like,
here we go. Here's the remix.
can we do it? What's the highest we can do it? I don't even know. I never actually.
It kind of caps out, doesn't it?
Yeah, maybe half speed.
I find that some values do work. I don't think it even goes to 0.1 or whatever. It just, there seems to be a range with like a little sweet spot that will work.
Yeah. You can turn the gaze on or off so the avatar will look around while it's dancing too. She looks very unenthused.
Yeah, she's just like, if there were other avatars, she'd be looking at them like, oh, what are they doing? Am I in sync or not?
Should I add an actor and she can watch the actor while she dances?
Yeah.
Usually I will always turn off the disable gaze. Or turn on the disable gaze.
It depends on what I'm doing. Like some of the animations, I like the avatar to look at other avatars. Some of I don't. I guess it depends. Like this, a dance like this, it's okay to have the disable gaze off. Because
she's like, she's looking at her like, are you watching me? Are you watching me? Are you looking? Look what I'm doing.
Hey there. How you doing? Look at this. I'm awesome.
Definitely. There's a seller. That's a seller there.
Oh, I don't have any. 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 I don't have So yeah, all right. And then I don't have a furniture thing ready.
Yeah, the other thing you could do is do animate the face. That's like brownie points though. And then you load that into the morph animation.
Yeah, the face if you down here is like with the IMVU Max, the morpher, you click on the head and the morpher's right there. And you can play with everything over here, so pop.
There you go. Pop the eyes out. It is the Monster Mash, I guess.
Huh? Where's the other pop? There it is. Oh.
You're gonna suck the eyes back in with every little.
No, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Be fine. Make her frown. There you go.
That's it. This reminds me of my last date.
Congratulations.
It's an upgrade.
She's a beaut. And then you just export that as a morph animation. I'm going to make this 1 frame long.
I usually do 2. That's.
You're just wasting memory at that point.
That's true. So yeah, I'm going to use 1 from now on.
If it works.
That's awesome.
Her eyeballs are on the back of her eyeballs too.
That's creepy.
It's creepy. So there you go. Quick little animation. I did it in 45 minutes. How much time did I do this in?
Yeah, about that. Yeah, it's pretty good though. You can see it's definitely got good weight there. You've definitely got a weight. You understand weight and secondary motion.
Yeah, see, I got the dip here, right? And then I didn't do it in the rest of the spots. I'm like, bloop, and then, oh, not there. Just got an extra little. So it's not completely done, but this is good for demonstrative purposes.
And it's good for just a weird thing you can put on and be like, okay, you guys can do your cool latest dance move. I'm going to do this. I mean, that's what I like to do, so. Oh, that one? I have that.
It's good.
Something real cool, really quick. Have you ever heard of the website, The Wayback Machine?
Yep, yeah. Oh, no, what are you going to look up?
There.
Oh.
There you go, from 2006.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
This right here
definitely.
Look there, I'm on there.
This is my original avatar right here.
I do not remember that dress at all.
I still wear some of that stuff. What are you on about?
I don't.
I'm not joking. You know what? People knock all of the original IMVU stuff, but some of it is still.
Wait, I'm on there a bunch of times. What is this?
Did you get all the avatars? Did you buy them all?
No, but my name is on there a bunch of times. Oh.
Oh, Jake. Maybe that's. I don't know what this is. If I click on it, I don't know if it'll do anything.
You know, I think I am not sure, but I did do some contract work for IMVU and something to do with outfits, starter outfits and stuff, so it might be related to that. I don't know. Wow, look at that.
There you go, 2006.
Yes.
I was there.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, me too. Some fancy hairstyles right there. Look at that.
Oh yeah, they're smashing. They're right on form, them, aren't they?
Okay,
Ooh,
yeah.
I like those shorts.
I actually textured basically everything on that page.
Oh.
Well.
Well then.
just to, I mean, it's embarrassing now though. Like, I mean, they don't, you know, but I'm like,
yeah, I don't know that you're gonna get a lot of sales.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Ooh, everyone run and buy this stuff.
You could have like a retro day, I guess.
Yeah, people can just take off whatever they're wearing and they'll instantly be retro though.
Do I still have that hair or did I hide it? I feel like I should put all this stuff on once. Boys. Some old stuff in here.
You do actually maintain your catalog. Like, you see, I've never hidden a thing.
I hide it sometimes. Like, if it gets a little unruly, I throw a couple things. There it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is.
That's the Marla, I think, isn't it?
Let's go for it.
The hair.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh no, it definitely adds to the appeal. if at all possible. I see you've got some arachnidia there.
Yes.
You've got a bald head from arachnidia. Yeah, that's weird. So yeah, you could also add that pose as furniture if you wanted. It's just the same process. You just derive from furniture, put the XAF.
Furniture.
You can dance around on your chair.
So I think
I'm gonna get rid of the chair.
Jazz Cat has already gone live. He did not wait for us at all. He was like, bye, see ya, going live. So
Later, guys.
So we should probably wrap up so we can send people over there to learn the Blender version.
Yes.
I mean, we could do this for like 5 hours, except it's actually really hot in the room I'm in, so.
Yep.
But I want us to all put on the dance and be able to dance. Can we not do that?
Can't see that happening like soon. Because it's got to go through peer review and.
Gosh.
I will have it up before the end of Jazz Cat's program.
Well, we can also you could stop by next week for a little bit to dance just for the intro or something.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
No. Wait, time is it? Yes, 4 o'clock.
Oh, it just is later better or worse?
Well, I'm just thinking because next week we have plans to go somewhere.
Later or earlier?
Probably around 6, I'm thinking. My time. So that would be around 4 your time.
Oh, so it might work out. Next week, we are starting an hour-ish later. IMVU Zoe comes before us, and there's a good chance they'll run over a little bit. So we'd be starting a little after 3, so it might work.
All right, well, I can try. I can stop it in the beginning, but I can't stay.
Yeah, that's fine. And maybe Matt too. Just to dance. Just to
be closer to the time.
I can do that. All right, so everybody come back next week. Come back at the same time, but you're going to see IMVU Zoe, and then we're starting an hour later, and then we should have Jazz Cat on after that. I don't have 100% confirmation on next week's guest, so I'm not going to say who it is. The week after, I believe we have Roy, so that'll be, okay, we got to go now, bye. That's our cue to go, bye.